Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to do the final Afcon Fantasy Game Week 7 team selection video. So we are at the final stage already. So there's only the finals match and also the third and fourth placing match left for us to prepare for. And I think just before I start, I just wanted to thank every one of you guys for playing along with me, watching my videos, etc. It really makes this whole process a lot more enjoyable for me as well, and I hope it did for you guys as well. So let's take a look at my team, and then we'll look at how we're going to line up for Game Week 7. So how I did for Game Week 6, I think the main problem this week was that Senegal did not keep a clean sheet, right? They scored 3 goals against Burkina Faso, but they conceded 1. So I think a lot of us actually had a lot of Senegal defenders, whether or not we had a Senegal keeper like me as well. A lot of us actually tripled up on defenders from Senegal, and I saw some teams even quadrupled up on Senegal defenders. So I think a lot of us were hit quite badly by the Senegal wipeout of the clean sheet. But the thing is, I think if you captain Mane, I think it was pretty okay for you. He played a fantastic game against Burkina Faso, got an assist, got a goal. So yeah, really great stuff from Mane. And then if we take a look at the Cameroon versus the Egypt game, we see that actually the clean sheet actually did happen. So what I did say about the last video where it could be a 0-0 game which will go to penalties, it did happen. And so thankfully I had Tolo and Kamal to get those clean sheet points for me as well, and also Onana of course. So yeah, apart from that, I think if you look around in the team, not too much points all around, other than the fact that Diallo actually managed to score a goal as well. So really lucky there. So yeah, let's take a look at how we're going to line up for this last game week. And it's quite important because this last game week we have 2 games to take into account. Not just the finals, but also the third and fourth placing will be included in the Game Week 7 point system. So that's also another game that we have to take into account. And I guess that kind of helps us because we may or may not need to make as many changes as we thought we would have to. So yeah, let's get on with the Game Week 7 lineup. Alright guys, so this is how I'm lining up for Game Week 7, which is our final game week of Afcon Fantasy. I've made my transfers. I've locked in my 2 transfers of the available 8 transfers. That's why it says down there available transfer 6, but actually you guys have 8. I've only chosen to make 2 this week, and that's because I don't really need to make a lot of changes. I'll go into that later on. But if you see at the top left of the screen, a lot of the threads that I've been referencing, all these FPL Twitter accounts have really helped me out during this journey to pick out players that are differentials, also go with some premiums over other premiums, and that kind of really helped me to improve my rank over the course of the whole tournament. So yeah, really helpful, and I hope you guys can head on over to Twitter and give them a follow later on. Alright, so looking at my team, I've only made 2 transfers, and the reason why is because I don't really need to make too many transfers, because firstly, all the teams that played in the semi-finals will still be playing in this final game week, because the third and fourth placing match will also be counted in the points together with the final match. So what that essentially means is that a lot of our players can still field a lot of our players. And if you look at my team, I've only made 2 changes. First is to swap Sis for Collins Fai, and secondly to swap Sulia for Blati Toure. So these changes are really just based on the new fixtures that now as a result of the semi-final matches, right? So Egypt and Senegal both got through, and now Cameroon plays Burkina Faso. So obviously that match would be a slightly easier match to predict, and we would think that Cameroon would actually do better against Burkina Faso as compared to the Egypt and Senegal game, which is slightly less easy to predict. So that's why I've brought in Collins Fai for Sis, and also Blati Toure instead of Sulia, just because I want some more players from the slightly more predictable game. And also I think Blati Toure seems like a very decent cheap player from Burkina Faso as well. So if you look at the big picture of my team, I actually have now 5 players from Cameroon, 4 players from Egypt, 4 players from Senegal and 2 players from Burkina Faso. So quite a balanced team. I don't like to skew my team too much to one side, as we've seen in the previous game week where Senegal conceded and a lot of players, a lot of managers actually got hit by that clean sheet wipeout. So yeah, I like to keep a balanced team. So I think on the whole this seems like a pretty decent team as well. And I think the players that I will hope that can get me points this week is probably the Cameroon attackers who will be playing Burkina Faso. So hopefully, you know, they can get a few goals and also possibly keep a clean sheet, because I do have 3 Cameroon players that can benefit from the clean sheet. So Tolo, Collins Fai and Onana. Then on the other hand, just to cover the Egypt and Senegal game, I also have pretty decent players from there. Of course, the 2-star men, so Salah and Mane, and also I have Kamal, Sa, Diallo and Mendy. So all these players, I think if it comes out to be a 0-0 game down to penalties again, I think all these players can benefit as well. So yeah, on the whole, I think I'm pretty happy with this team. Don't have to make too many transfers, and yeah, I'll be going into game week 7 quite confident of this team. I think yeah, we're pretty okay. And yeah, so this is exactly how I'm gonna line up. If there's any changes, as usual, I'll post it in the comments down below. But with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching my videos throughout this whole tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed it, enjoyed playing along with me. I really enjoyed playing along with you guys. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe. Drop this video a like, and I will see you guys after this tournament. I'll still be posting FPL content. So if you guys play FPL also, I will see you guys in the videos down there. But if not, then I wish you guys all the best in the Afcon Game Week 7 team selection.